Hi everyone, this is Edith with Sosa Consulting. Hopefully this finds you guys well, but just wanted to come and talk to you about all things antibiotics. So have you ever had to take an antibiotic before? If so, or if you ever have to in the future, I just want to give you some tidbits to help you get through that process effectively and quickly, okay? So first of all, what is an antibiotic? Well, an antibiotic, all it is a medication that helps fight inflammation, okay? So most of the time when people are given antibiotics, it's because some kind of infection has set in the body, okay? And so what that antibiotic does is it goes in and it's pew, 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 and takes down all that bacteria. But this is the kicker. It can't differentiate between the good or the bad bacteria, okay? And it's the bad that's causing all the ruckus, but it's taking down some of that good bacteria too. And we want to prevent that because that good bacteria is what helps keep our immune system long and strong, okay? So, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna give you some things that you can use to help keep that bacteria where it needs to be as far as the good, okay? All right, and keep the bad under bay. So, first of all, I wanna recommend kimchi and or sauerkraut, okay? Now, I've eaten both and I like both. It just depends upon what I'm eating to determine what flavor I'd like to have. But one is Asian inspired and one is German inspired. So they both do practically the same thing. They're both cabbage and they've both been chopped up and sealed up, and bacteria has been allowed to just grow in them. And when you pop it open, it's all fermented and it stinks as all get out. But don't let the smell fool you because it tastes really, really good, okay? So yeah, and those bacteria, when added to your diet, will go into your system and help give you back the good bacteria you need to help fight off infection, okay? So then the second thing is kefir. So kefir is kind of like yogurt, but it's a little bit more liquidy, okay? And it comes off with a sour taste, but there are different flavors. I say steer clear of all those different flavors though, because you don't need all that sugar, because all sugar do is try to take your body down when you're trying to build it back up to add the good bacteria in, okay? So it is fermented milk and grain, and it gets the same thing as the kimchi, gets sealed up, and that bacteria is allowed to grow, and you probably like, ugh, but honestly, it's not super bad. Like I said, it's kind of sour, but your body will love you for it because you're adding good bacteria into your system, okay? So while we're on that vein, yogurt is the next thing, okay? So yogurt is similar to kimchi, not kimchi, but kefir, but yogurt is actually thicker and it is fermented milk, okay? So again, sealed up, bacteria is allowed to grow, and it again adds good bacteria to your system, okay? And all that good bacteria is gonna help reverse the effects of antibiotics if it is accidentally taking out your good bacteria, okay? And then another thing that you can take to add more good bacteria to your system is probiotics. Now, I do take a probiotic, but I take it mixed with vitamin D because I was told by the manufacturers that vitamin D3 with probiotics, the probiotics will help your body to absorb it more easily. I don't know if it works or if it doesn't work, but I do know me taking that brand, when I went back to the doctor, my vitamin D was right where it was supposed to be. So at least that brand works. And I'll have the brands and the items stipulated below so that you can get your hands on some things, okay? So yeah, so taking the probiotics, whether you do it with the vitamin D3 or not, just by themselves is introducing good bacteria to your body, okay? And again, that's what you need so that you can stay built up, all right? Because if that bacteria, the antibiotic, kills the good bacteria, what ends up happening is you can develop a yeast infection when you're done with the initial infection you had, okay? And oh my goodness, you don't want one of those. And most of the time, it's targeted to women with that information, but man, you better listen up, because did you know that men can get yeast infections too? And no. If you ever had one, you already know. So yeah, do everything you can to get that good bacteria replaced in your body, okay? And then next, I've done plenty of videos on vitamins and minerals. Well, there are 2 vitamins that I recommend to help you through this process as well. The first is vitamin C, because vitamin C helps the immune system. So it's going to help build those good bacteria up so they can get to fighting like they should, okay? And then the second is vitamin E. And vitamin E helps remove inflammation from the body, okay? So put all of that together and you've got some good fighting stuff so that inflammation can just be gone, okay? So let me give you something preventative. How about garlic? Yeah, you heard me. Garlic. 79-cent garlic that you can get from the grocery store, okay? Literally all you need is some raw garlic. You just break a little clove off and break a piece off the clove, and it really just depends upon the size of the clove as to what you need to bite. But it will burn. It will burn. And if you take a big piece, it will really burn. But when you get up off the floor from burning, because it will take you to the floor if you get a piece that's too big, you will feel like a new man or woman. Why? Because it is an antifungal, it's an antibacterial, it is an antiviral herb. Did you know that? So like raw garlic does all of that. And what happens is when you bite into it, the chemical that is effective with all of that, killing that bad bacteria, is released. So that's why it's important that it needs to be raw and you need to chew it, okay? So this is Edith with Sozo Consulting, giving you all the tools you need to help you get through an infection, taking antibiotics effectively and easily and quickly so that you can be your healthy best self. See you next time. Be blessed. Be empowered. Peace.